Hello, my name is Meredith, and today is April 29th. It's a Saturday, and it is the second to last day of Camp NaNoWriMo April 2023. This vlog is going to cap off my Camp NaNoWriMo experience and just show you really just getting to the finish line and stepping over it. Some stats real quick are that I've edited 130,000 words so far this month. I am amazed with myself. But I also know that I like majorly pushed through the middle section. The Bad Guys Close In was just a really messy section, and I had to add so much and rewrite so much and write from scratch so much that I just wasn't planning on having to do that much drafting really in the middle of this editing. So I feel like the plan I had of editing one chapter per day for 30 days was an okay plan. I just didn't know that that meant doing so much extra work that wasn't just one chapter per day. Here we are. We've gotten through the hard part. Like, we succeeded. And I have 2 chapters left for the month, and they're not going to be that hard. And my plan is to do them both today and finish it. I think what I'm going to do today is go to Barnes& and Noble, which is kind of where I go every Saturday and just kind of hang out, write, look at books, get coffee. So that's what I'm going to do today. I think it's going to be really good and fun. And because I've finished the All Is Lost and gotten through the push into Act 3, there's so much momentum. There's so many emotions. People are like very proactive, lots of agency, making lots of decisions, and I'm really happy with the way it's turning out. So I'm really just excited to get to it. And then the other update that I have is that I am almost done with The Cruel Prince, and I would love to finish that today, but I have like 2 hours left, so I'll have to really put some time into that. But I really want to finish it because that would be my book for this week, and it's an audiobook. Another update is that I am at right now 699 subscribers. That is an insane number to me, and it is so exciting. And so maybe we'll hit 700 today. This might be a day with a lot of milestones. And then the very last thing I want to mention is that I splurged on some book annotation supplies. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. I love them so much. Like, just the color palette's amazing. And then I got these pens so that I can actually write in the book because I don't have any reliable pens in my life. So book annotation is obviously kind of a trendy thing to do right now. And so I was buying these supplies and I was like, okay, am I doing this because it's trendy, or am I doing this because I want to and I think it will improve and enrich my writing life and reading life? And I was like, both. So I'm going to do it. All that to say that my reward for myself, if I finish both of those chapters within a reasonable amount of time, then I will start annotating another book. And I'm really excited about that because I feel like after the pressure of trying to win Camp Nano and do all of this really hard work and leaving myself no time for reading, I feel like I really could use to just sit down and know that there's nothing else that I should be doing but reading. And so I think that'll be really fun and a great treat for myself. Okay, it's now time to go win Camp NaNoWriMo and have a great time and a great writing session and get caffeinated. It's 7:30, and as you saw, I just finished NaNoWriMo. Like I said, it's only the 29th, so I still have one more day where I could potentially get more done. I think I will probably go on and do a little bit more within NaNoWriMo and just add it to that bar, just get as high as I can go, which will be fun. How do I feel about having won a challenge that I thought was pretty much going to be impossible? I feel really good. I will say this, where in the beginning I was having a really good time going through every chapter 3 times with 3 passes, like I'd been saying in some of my earlier vlogs this month, doing like a construction pass and then a flow pass and then kind of almost like a line edit pass, and feeling really satisfied when I moved on from a chapter. I stopped doing that because in order to get a chapter done just like the main stuff that I needed to construct and cut out and get the right information in there by the end of the month, like in order to finish this challenge, I just had to be messier about it. So I was not nearly as satisfied with the chapters in the second half of the month that I did. Like they're correct and there's so much improvement from beforehand, but I'm gonna have to do a whole nother pass for sure. Also, let's talk about word count. So, my main goal with this month was to cut as many words from the book as possible. But it turns out that I had to do so much rewriting, so much drafting for this to work that I really lost focus of cutting the book down. I basically cut 15,000 words within the first 7 chapters, like in Act 1. So I am back up from 145,000 words, which is what I cut the book down to, which would be 15,000 down from 160. I am not back up to 152. So I've added back like 7,000 words. It did really become much more of like a drafting mindset of like, I'm just going to get it right and then I'll cut stuff out later. So on the next pass that I do, I'm really going to focus on word count again. That's fine. It just means that I still have a lot of work ahead of me before this becomes like a proper draft 2. And when it becomes a proper draft 2, hopefully at the end of the second editing round, that's when I'm going to send it off to my alpha reader, which is my husband, and he's going to read it really carefully and give me notes and stuff. So this is definitely like well on its way to becoming much more what I wanted it to be, but it's got a little ways to go. At first, I have to finish this one. So the plan for that is that I'm going to give myself one more week to do the rest of these 9 chapters. I have an extra day now because I finished early. And then I have kind of like a week of vacation scheduled, and I want to take that whole week off totally and not think about my book at all and let it rest and then go back through, do the second round and do that for maybe a month and then send it to Alpha Reader in June. So that's the plan. On camera right now, I just got my 700th subscriber. 700, thank you so much. My face is getting red. Thank you all so much for 700 subscribers. Just really excited that all of you are here in this little community. We can talk about writing and writing craft and stories, and I can vlog my overachieving challenges and have you all cheer me on and be excited when I, don't burn myself out and actually finish these things. So I am just very, very, very excited to see where this goes. Anyway, back to the talking about writing. It's just really fun. Writing a book is super, super fun. I can't believe it's been a year and a half since I started writing, seriously, and started learning about writing craft. From literally being a person who was like, I probably can't ever actually write anything of substance because I don't know how to do plot, to a person who's like, yeah, I could see this as a book on a shelf. Like, it's just, I don't know, it's really exciting. Well, I had a fantastic month. I hope you had a great Camp NaNoWriMo, and I hope that even if you didn't achieve your goals, that you got a ton done and that it was motivational and that maybe you got a jump start on something that you wouldn't have if there wasn't this challenge. I hope that you keep writing and keep making your story better and pursuing this and being persistent about it because it does come together. Well, it's still early in the night, so I think I'm actually going to finish editing that 3rd chapter for today and put a little bit more of a word count into NaNoWriMo, which will be fun, a little bonus for me. And then I'm gonna read. So I am just gonna chill out, have a really great night, do some annotation. I'm so excited to get to the annotating. I did not finish my audiobook. By the way, I said I wanted to. I did not. That's like the only goal I didn't hit today was finishing an audiobook. So I feel like if we hit everything else, that's pretty good. All right, that is all for this video. Thanks so much for watching. I really, really, really appreciate it. If you are one of the 700 people subscribed to me, thanks so much for being here. And if you are not subscribed, consider subscribing and sticking around for my future challenges and writing craft videos. Happy writing, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.